Welcome to Slow News Day with Kevin Clark. I'm Kevin Clark. Woo. Did you guys watch the Nickelodeon broadcast? Listen, we love rivalries here. Buckle up your chin strap, Nickelodeon. You got young Sheldon. That's a shot across the bow. What is our slime zone? That's Club Kevin. All right, now Philadelphia Superfan Chris Ryan. Chris, here's the tweet from Ian Rappaport. After speaking with two people close to former Eagles coach Doug Pederson, it sounds like this is what it boiled down to. Pederson was sick of people telling him what to do. Chris Ryan, the Doug Pederson Patreon looks like what?
My favorite quote so far has come from Derek Gunn, and he said he reached out to Doug Pederson to ask him how he was doing with everything. And Doug's response was, "No worries, I'm at peace with it." Yeah.
That's very, okay. That's cool. That sounds like someone who's suspiciously not at peace with something.
You think
say
so?
that.
I think that this is probably like the best thing that could have happened for Doug Pederson is the way that this is played out is like he gets to back away slowly from the house on fire and he looks like a fire marshal.
If you were to draw out where you want the Eagles to go from here, not even a name, maybe just vibes-wise, where are we headed?
Well, vibes-wise, I wouldn't mind a little bit of continuity with Deuce. You know, I think Deuce Staley has been kind of an apprentice in this organization for a while. I think he's beloved. But there's a part of me that would like a modern offensive guru like Lincoln Riley. The thing I don't understand is, does Lincoln Riley come in to fix Carson or to further along Jalen Hurts?
No schemes, just vibes. That's all I'm saying. They just figure it out later.
I personally just can't wait for the tell-alls. I cannot wait for the anonymous sources say tell-alls about what happened this season.
I feel like in 5 years, there's going to be a sports bar called Doug Pederson's near the link. And everything.
You don't think it will be adjacent to the new Jet Stadium?
It'll be in Philadelphia. They're going to have killer sliders and everything's going to be fine. See you at Pederson's.
See you at Pederson's, buddy.
Art is timeless, and sharing something you love with people you love is one of the great gifts of the world.
Is that why you appreciate Slow News Day? All right, Mallory Rubin, editor-in-chief of TheRinger.com, Ravens superfan. Okay, so I had a couple of questions for you, but they've been preempted.
Ravens!
I'll just let you take it.
I'm celebrating my team's playoff victory.
Sure.
Over the Tennessee Titans. Part of the way that
Absolutely.
I'm celebrating that is with my cherished background of my cat, Halo, in a Lamar jersey. That's his cutout in Baltimore at the Ravens Stadium. I'm also wearing today, Kevin, I'm wearing my Snowflake shirt. This is Marlon Humphrey's cat, and I'm supporting Marlon and Snowflake, as well as Lamar and the whole team. I'm just delighted.
Where did you get Marlon Humphrey's cat's paraphernalia?
This was a Hanukkah present from my husband. I believe that he got this through Snowflake's Instagram, but someone might want to fact check
As one
that.
does. So I believe one of your birthday gifts was that cutout that's behind you.
That's
is that
right.
correct?
Look at
When
you.
is the next time you will have a life event that is not commemorated with the Ravens cat memorabilia?
I mean, hopefully never. Hopefully every life event is commemorated with a Ravens cat memorabilia of some sort. Let's keep the momentum going, folks. You can say that momentum isn't real, Kev, but look around. I'm just so happy that the Ravens won this game.
So
I'm just so happy about it.
let's talk about this because I've been of the opinion. So if you were under a rock, the Ravens beat the Titans, a team that they've had a little bit of a rivalry with. They reclaim that. All of a sudden, the dancing logo. That's how I felt they processed. That loss last year really affected them. Do you hate the Titans?
I considered painting the Titans logo in my own home just so I could also dance on it. And I still might. Seemed cathartic. I don't hate the Titans, but I love a sports rivalry, right?
Yes.
Let's frame it as a positive. Let's spin it.
A long-standing rivalry, going back to Brian
right.
Billick saying F the Titans in the locker room 20 years ago. So let's talk about this Titans game a little bit more. So
Okay.
Lamar goes out and he throws a duck, bad interception. They
Why
go
are we
down 10
starting with
points.
that?
No,
Why are we
I just
starting
want to
with
process it. I just want to know how you were processing it. Were you saying, "Oh my God, it's happening again"?
I can't lie to you. I felt physically ill. It was difficult in the first quarter not to think, okay, it feels like a self-fulfilling prophecy at a certain point, right? But I think that one of the, I'm sure we'll talk a little bit today about the narrative, the dreaded narrative. It's horseshit, as I've stated on this program before. It's also, it became real because the team talked about it being real. It was not fully manufactured by the media, though it was certainly fueled by that. So it was something that everybody in the team, Lamar, talked about heading into the game. So it was difficult not to think about, but I never once thought that after 2 postseasons, we had seen everything we were going to see from Lamar Jackson. That was just so patently absurd. And so I am delighted, absolutely delighted for him and for the team that everybody can now move on to talking about something else that is also baseless and senseless. And let me tell you something, Kev. I don't know how you felt about the logo stomp. I'd love to talk about it for a minute. I thought it was great. I loved it.
They win.
Yes.
How much did you cry?
I did shed a tear.
Yeah. I knew that. That's a little inside info on this. I knew you shed a tear a little bit.
The Peters interception.
Yeah.
I just was overcome.
So you have Lamar Jackson against Josh Allen. This is seriously like one of the most exciting quarterback matchups in a long time, right? And like there are other matchups that are more legacy defining, or there's greatness out there, you know, Mahomes versus Brady, that sort of stuff where it's like, oh my, even Brady Breeze this weekend is more of like a get your grandkids, like this is going to be amazing. Lamar Jackson against Josh Allen.
When you say get your grandkids, are you talking to Drew Brees and Tom Brady? Because they're old? Is that what you mean?
Phillip Rivers, who's now out of the playoffs. I don't necessarily need to see another game where Drew Brees throws a bunch of outbreaking routes to go 9 yards, okay? I do need to see Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson doing completely unpredictable, wild things for 60 minutes. This is my game. This is ring or core right here. Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson.
Saturday night, prime time, baby. What's not to love about this matchup? It's so exciting. And then, you know, I don't want to say that the Browns have absolutely no chance, but knowing that the winner of this game, hopefully the Ravens, goes on to play Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City is a pretty fun couple of weeks of football.
Give me the case for the next 5 years having Lamar Jackson on your team over Josh Allen.
Give you the case. You just said the case. Having Lamar Jackson on my team. That's all I need. He's my guy, and I will not waver.
Are you a Gatsby head?
Oh, yeah. One of my strategies heading into my AP Lit exam, be ready to write about Great Gatsby. Be ready to write about Lord of the Flies. Be ready to write about To Kill a Mockingbird. You're set.
I've never read Lord of the Flies.
Are you serious?
Right? Hey, look, there's our guy.
Wait a minute, yeah, Kevin, you would love it. You have to read it.
I've moved on. I don't need Lord of the Flies. I just read about the Eagles.
Beelzebub. So when I say Simon and Piggy to you, it means nothing.
I no.
What about when I talk about the devil within?
I assume you're talking about Jack Easterby. What is the weirdest thing you've cried over this month, content-wise?
How startlingly beautiful Lord of the Rings extended editions look in 4K. You know, really moved me. Yeah.
That's beautiful. All right, let's do the word roundup. 5 4-letter words ending with IRE. What? I hate this.
Is upsetting.
I'm over it. I'm actually over it. Mallory, who crushed it this week?
Lamar Jackson. The Baltimore Ravens.
Has Lamar Jackson been in Club Kevin a handful of times? I think he may have.
Fine. How about
no.
stomps?
How
about logo stomps?
Logo stomps, just an abstract. I don't know if an abstraction has ever been in Club Kevin, but that's okay. Let's go. Let's go. Concepts in
not?
Club Kevin. Yeah. Logo stomps. Welcome to Club Kevin. Is Halo near you?
He's not. He's napping in the other room. Yeah.
The whole reason I booked this whole thing.
I will carve out any minute of any day to be back here with you again. Me, you, Marlon Humphrey, Halo, Snowflake. Let's make it happen.
Maybe
the Lombardi Trophy will join us.
Maybe the Lombardi Trophy.